All praise to the Most High on this wonderful day as I look at the sky, giving great praise and joy and grace and mercy to the Creator prior to me cutting my grass. But it is to echo the sentiment of the day, it is a beautiful time to be alive, to watch the fall of our enemies. People want to say, oh, well, the fall of your enemies is not right, forgiving, blah, 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 Christianese, Eurocentric worldviews, yada, yada, yada. But nobody is taking the step, because nobody is taking the step to reason the matter out from those that were oppressed. Nobody. Even some of the oppressed, past tense, past participle, past tense, oppressed descendants or children who gained, and people say, well, you get to, it's survival of the fittest. Dog eat dog. No, see, but that's not how it was. That's not how it was. It was not that. It was errorful at that. However, there was no brutality, no extermination by the brutes going on until a specific particular people, even to some degree peculiar, took it upon themselves to be gods among men and kill, steal, destroy, lie, cheat, and steal from others. And now today, somehow these people upon this earth, all of them, except for those that are within the remnant and those within the remnant of the remnant, can see. The rest of them are very, very weak in their logic and their reasons to be. And that's okay, because there's levels to this. Nobody is above or below when you're walking in the truth. It's just where you're at. And those that are walking in the truth, knowing where they're at and whose they are and who they are, those people normally are being protected, being safe, not saved, past tense, past participle, but safe. And, it's interesting because everybody, even our own, those who say they are but are not, and not all Israel is Israel, Yasharallah, not all Israel is Yasharallah. Yet all Yasharallah is Yasharallah. See what I'm saying? Is real not real, or is real Yasharallah? That's what these people are figuring out. Look how fast it's happening too. Again, it ain't even July 10th. Double Curse Gates got their ass on fire, man. Burning down the house. All of them. All the idolaters. Every single one. So this is just some excerpts from today, because it's just, looking at how things are and how they're playing out. And the sun, my boss, or my ex-boss, he was like, He was like, yeah, I got to go out early in the morning and walk my... Now, this dude's pale red. And he was like, I got to walk my dog in the early morning because by noon it's too hot. It's too hot to do anything. And I'm like, see there? These people can't be out in the sun. This thing has changed. The sooner everyone comes to grips with it, the better everything will be. However, that is not written by them and given to their people. However, it is written that they will not take heed. And again, scriptures are written from the perspective of the wicked. It's not the righteous. They don't tell you what they don't expound on what the righteous were doing, what the Israelite culture, the people were doing. They don't talk about that. They just talk about their leaders because they want to control the narrative. And people eat on that. They eat the flesh and they eat the blood of that idol, white Jesus, and its doctrines and semi-doctrines and anti-doctrines. You know? And even in their politics, they're sitting around here talking about ish. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I mean, we've given them all the money. We've given them all the resources. We've even allowed them over all of our things here. And you still want to utilize the theory indicatively that those are the people that if you bless Israel, you are blessed by, you get blessed. See, they always want something for nothing. They faking the funk all the way through and they funky like a monkey. Chunky on their madness. And we're going, hey, we're getting away from this. We're not dealing with this. We're going to go and take a look and take heed. We're going to see, we're going to watch, we're going to give all praises. And if you are one of them that are doing this, because that's what I'm doing, then so be it. If you are not, and Baruch HaShem, and if you are not, that's okay too. Because this isn't for everybody to understand. Again, there's levels, there's tangents. And not everybody is within some people could be on the same level, but a different tangent. This thing is layered upon layered. This is ancient. That's why it's so funny how the heathen want to insert himself. And I'm going, but wait, what about the sun? But wait, hold tight. What have you done to ensure all this is good and fine for everyone? Wait. Oh, you can't. You can't. I ain't gonna answer no questions. Okay. Why don't you answer those questions to your people? Answer that question to your people. Because we already got the answer. I already know the answer. And it don't bode well for you. And again, we ain't even in July. So, hot. 98 degrees in the shade. Real hot. Yeah, spiritually and physically. Real hot. Yeah. Maybe wearing me out. Cause you try to just watch, and it's like watching a movie, knowing that the person is just making silly mistakes, and you're like, if you could help them, you would, but you can't. So so it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. I mean, we tell them, we wouldn't even tell them anymore. We speak amongst ourselves. Like, this conversation is for the worthy. If you are not, you think you're better. Okay, fine, great. That's maybe what I think, maybe not. The reality is that if you get it, great. If you don't, great too. Not my care, not my worry, not my concern. That's the whole thing. And you know what? I'm going to stop dealing with these unworthy fools too. even online. They're just unworthy. Like the separation is clear. It's very evident. These people are grasping at straws. They're desperate. They're on the 1 inch, 0.01 seconds left, and they going for it to try to win, and it ain't go, and they trying to crush through Jericho's wall without the frequency, and they ain't gonna make it. It ain't gonna happen because now the spiritual has superseded the physical. That's what has happened. That's the head being the tail. That is the tail being the head, and the head being the tail. So the converse, it's the spiritual being the head and the physical being the tail, as it should. As it should. I'd much rather be led properly through the spiritual of righteousness than watch this, led by my ass. It's always going to be filthy. It's never going to be right. It doesn't matter how many Jesuses of white that you bring into it, how many UV light breakers or stoppers or glasses or whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There's nothing that will stop what has come. All praises to the Most High. All praises. Earthly Mother, the Holy Spirit, wisdom, the comforter, the feminine, divine, the balancer. All praises to our brother, Yahweh Shai, the one who showed us the way. So we are not led astray. Baruch HaShem Mishpahcah, the celestial and the terrestrial. Shalom.